Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 540 where we have 50 moves to clear all the jelly and to reach 200,000 points. Let's talk about this board for a minute though. It's very complex, it's hard, but I think it's kind of fun. We have this conveyor belt system which can help us to line up some good moves, but it's also tricky. It's hard to estimate where things are going to go. We've got some frosting right here. We've got question marks, could be good, could be evil. And I'll tell you right now that sometimes success on this board is contingent upon how lucky or unlucky these are. Now we also have this checkerboard system here of licorice swirls and very thick frosting. We can count it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers thick. And we have to clear out every single last thing here to get to the jelly underneath. So there's a lot of work to be done. I'm always going to be working to the right, always to the right, allowing these cascades to happen and naturally take some things out. This area here might be the most difficult to rid of on the board, so we have to look for opportunities to do that. So making moves that take out as much as possible is going to be good. I really would like to combine these, so I'm going to try not to detonate anything right away. And sometimes I like to wait to open up question marks. Alright, so here I have opportunity to detonate. I'm going to do this. I don't want too many question marks open at once because sometimes when I detonate then it obliterates a question mark that could be useful. And of course that can be helpful if the question mark isn't so nice. Alright, these are fun because combining these when they land on an open jelly it'll make a little explosion. Closed jelly it just acts like a fish. But we got one open jelly here. The difference between closed jelly and open jelly, if it's already got something on top of the jelly other than a candy like a licorice twirl or a frosting, it's just going to act like a fish. But if it's an open jelly, which means a jelly with just a colored candy on it, then it acts like the wrapped candy. Same thing with striped candies. Okay, let's see if maybe we get a couple things that work together here. Oh, look at that. I love that. I like this on this board even more than I like this on this board. For one reason, there are more blue than orange right now. For another reason, the striped candies have a hard time getting through the licorice, but this will take out two colors, blue and then a secondary color. And so it concentrates everything on the board. Color bombs beget color bombs. So it just makes a bigger difference, I think, on the board. Two wrapped candies are fantastic when used together, except way over here they're not going to have enough impact and we always need to work to the right. So I'm going to try to set those up with a different match. With a, striped and wrapped is going to be my preference. Okay, so what can we do over here? I don't want to make a wrapped candy here even though it's closer to the action because that's, I think, just too much detonation. I think I'll work on getting these blues over here together. Alright, now we have an opportunity. I don't mind seeing some incidental detonations over here. I want to use the 3x3 explosive power I get from combining a striped and wrapped candy. Okay, always to the right. I'm going to wait until this is closer to an area I think I can use it in. I'm going to wait maybe till it's down one more so I can get a good 3x3 swath. I can do 3x3 here now. If I push the orange candy into the green candy, just in case you don't know how this system works with exploding two specials together, they're both going to take out, however I detonate these, it's going to take out this column because they're both in the same column, and then the columns on either side. Well, in this case it's only going to take out a 2x3 area because there is no column on this side. But since they're in different rows, I can help to determine what row gets taken out. If I push the orange into the green, green is the pivotal candy, it takes out this row, and then it takes out the row below and the row above. There's no row above, so it would be a 2 by 2 explosion. But if I push the green into the orange becomes pivotal. It takes out this row, and this row, and that's what I want to do, making the biggest difference on the board. And that's true too if you combine two striped candies together. You can help to determine, based on where they're positioned, which columns or rows will be removed. All right, always working to the right. I would love to match this up with something. Let's take out this little corner area here. That's a tough one to get to sometimes. Now this is also a sugar drop level for me because it's the first time I've faced it and I have to collect my sugar drops. But I generally don't pay attention to sugar drops when I'm doing these tutorial levels. If you want to know about sugar drops, put something in the comment section and I can point you to information about the best levels and the best ways to create sugar drops. You see I'm having a hard time reaching over here. So I need to try to make some moves that'll translate over to here. It's just hard. Well, at least we're making a little bit of difference. I'm going to let the game finish playing solitaire. All right. I'm not taking this right away. That licorice twirl kind of stops it dead. I'm looking for an opportunity to make a color bomb here. I saw that the reds were just about to line up. And see, now I prefer bringing this orange down and it'll strike through both the frosting and the jelly. Color bombs beget color bombs. It would be lovely to use this in combination with something, but I don't see a special coming up. We only have 16 moves. I'm going to remove all green. It's going to open up these specials. It's going to clear out some stuff here and see how color bombs beget color bombs. I can either move this blue and have the red form a color bomb, or move this blue here and have the blue form a color bomb. I'm going to go with the one that's going to line up. Before I line it up, I'm going to take out some of these extraneous things, understanding I could be in danger here. I would love to use the fish before I do this, and maybe I'm just concerned I'm going to lose the opportunity. So instead of using the fish, well, let's just see if there's anything else I can do over here. I kind of like setting this up. If I detonate this, it's all going to go crazy, and I like the number of purples I have on the board, actually. So I'm going to let the fish turn into a striped candy. That was my reticence. All of the purples except sugar drops will turn into the striped candy when I combine a color bomb and a striped candy. And I love the opportunity to have fish play cleanup. Look at this, another combo. I would rather connect this and this, since we already used purple, but a lot of purple came back onto the board, didn't it? I'm going to risk having this detonate out of control by making a couple of moves here that will help me to clear out this very difficult area. Hoping then that the use of this combination, if I can make it there, will have a greater impact. And I think this is good. There are a lot of purple on the board. I think I like this level a lot because it's not totally contingent upon luck, as some of them are. You can't be unlucky on this board and win, but you don't have to be completely lucky on the board and win. Like I said, the fish are great at playing cleanup. I'm going to see if I can coordinate a couple here. Oh, and this is going to be good. We're going to get a little detonation here. It'll attack these two. Now I've set myself up in a position where I don't think I can take this out. I don't see another fish on the board to deploy. Let me just examine to see if there's something I'm missing. From what I can see, I need 3 instead of 2 moves. So I'm going to go ahead and try something, see if I can influence things on the board. Make a little cascade here. I was hoping a blue would drop down here or close to it. So, do you know what? This is just one off. So close. I'm going to go ahead and take the win. And I can use either a lolly hammer or a slappy hand, a switch hand, to correct my problem here. I'm going to go ahead and use the switch hand since I have more. I'll do this. And you have to be careful when using the switch hand that you're not going to then, detonate what you were trying to do. And then I'm just going to do this. So that's how I beat the game with one special, with one booster. And you can challenge me to go ahead and play this again and not use any boosters, but I do want you to know it's okay to use boosters. That was the first playthrough on this level, and I was so close to beating it on my own. But if you're struggling with this, and that's why you saw the video, get really familiar with the board, practice the strategies, and then booster up and attack it again. If you want to see more videos, you can subscribe, and as always, thanks so much for watching.